my crown. Hey, who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, don't got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen you watch when you first dropped, that was clouded, which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holler back. Just how the raps, I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out.
To you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Game 1 of this 4-game set straight ahead between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Chicago have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
At the plate, Adam Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back? Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. A couple of hits for him and 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Turner moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the...
So stepping in, Adam Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The throw into second, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Stepping in, Adam Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Hey, let it rip one time. Need you right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, after being down by 2, getting into the middle of this one, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. Big 2 RBI knock.
Now in the box, Adam Turner. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
What time? Here you go.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Smith. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will. Striding in, Adam Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Adam.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts? What we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point. And what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Turner coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair.
6 runs, 11 hits.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at T-Mobile Park has been closed for comfort. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Felix Hernandez gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Turner, a 5'9" lefty batter, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the 15th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch. And if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Batting second, the right fielder, Fernando Castaneda.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting lead.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the infielder / utility man, Ronald Torres. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Turner is right there, and that's out number 2. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now.
Ready now, Adam Turner, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
Come on, right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle Seager.
The 0-2 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Jimenez, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Now at the plate, Adam Turner. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Turner.
Sent on the ground out to second. Reyes has it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with two away. Striding in once again, Adam Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Turner.
Hey, come on, baby.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Come on, big guy. Hey, now.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Fernando Castaneda will be next.
Kid. Here we go.
The 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball four.
That is not the way he wanted.
Standing in, Jesus Sucre. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Jesus Sucre.
The 3-2 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Turner going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Adam Turner.
Adam Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one.
Here we go. Clutch up
1-0.
for us here.
Sanchez, the runner at second with one away.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
1-1 the count.
Hey, right guy, right place. Hey, no one better right now. Here you go.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Reyes fields it cleanly, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game.
They left 7 men on base.
Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at T-Mobile Park. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's Mike Leake, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Jay Bruce now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
The designated hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Sanchez ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Adam Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch.
Turner.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Juan Graterol steps in now.
The catcher, Juan Graterol.
The 1-2. Hopped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. At the plate, Adam Turner.
Leading off for the White Sox.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Adam Turner.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Nice swing. That was a good piece. Attaboy.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games in.
Standing in with the bases loaded, Adam Turner, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Sanchez on third, Anderson at second, Castaneda at first, 2 out in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Good work there out of the Seattle pen. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest, and we are all tied. In now the Mariners DH, Jay Bruce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The designated hitter, Jay Bruce.
Lifted in the air to center. After it is Delmonico. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in, Adam Turner. That's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. So coming to the plate, Adam Turner, and he could very well get the intentional pass here as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And this one is wide for ball 1.
Let it rip right here.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, drop him in. No one better right now, huh?
The 1-1 pitch. To short. He's got it. Only play will be to first, so they get the out, but credit the RBI as the go-ahead run is into.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Joe Kelly earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop T-Mobile Park. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this four-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Brandon Compton gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, it hasn't been the best of times, D-Row. They've lost the first 3 games of this set at home, and the last thing you want to do is get swept in a 4-game series at home. You need to win this one.
Yeah, it can't happen. Can't get swept 4 games.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out to left center. Anderson into shallow left. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Adam Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Santana is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the. Now at the plate, Adam Turner. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Get a piece.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani.
Runners off for second. The count now at 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runner going a second time. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
And another foul ball. Turner at second with 2 down.
Like you can. Here we go.
A bouncer to the left side. And they will slap the tag on him heading back to third as he. David Phelps enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
number 36.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Settling in now, Adam Turner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. He might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. This is pulled into right. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak. At the plate, Adam Turner. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and 1 strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Watson typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Hey, I need you right here.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Pitch inside. The throw is not in time, as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Grandal with a 3-1 count now. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Pickoff move to second, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in there. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Right guy, right there. Need you here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. And ball 4 now, as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in the University of Miami product, the left-handed hitting first baseman Yonder Alonso. Ready with the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Punch up for it.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Turner over at second. Jimenez on at first with 2 down. Two and two.
Hey, great take right there.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Hey, one time right now.
Here's the 2-2 to the right side and through a base hit. Turner ignores his coach. He's chugging for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now batting, designated hitter, Devin Travis.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today.
Final
The Chicago White Sox. Across the plate, 3.
Mellow made it right. I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding.